So as we all know, Sonic the Hedgehog has had a pretty rough transition to 3D, but funny enough, Big the Cat has had a really good transition to 3D, you know? When you go from being non-existent, uh, into to existence, it's actually, there's a lot more positives than negatives, you know?
Is there though?
Well, you exist now.
I mean, it's positive for Big himself, but is it positive for the human race?
Well, you can't be selfish.
That's true.
You know, you got, every life has equal. Every life is equal. You know, every life has a say.
Even video game ones. I agree.
Welcome back to Sonic Adventure. Sorry about this dumb bit.
Hey, it was pretty good. Why the fuck we doing Big so early?
Because everything else is more fun to watch, and everybody else plays this game in order, so they play Big last, or is it Gamma last? Point is, Big is towards the end, and Sonic's done at the beginning, so like that's not exciting. We need to split up. You're not, you unlock characters as you go. You don't have to play at the entire playthrough at once. The game is open-ended. You can play in whatever order. You know, we gotta reflect that.
Counter argument: you didn't unlock Big yet.
Listen. Sega doesn't know. Sega didn't know we would have video editing widely available.
That's true. You know, Big's campaign is the true campaign of this game, anyway. So, yeah, I'm fine with it. I like Big.
Memes aside, I have learned to love this guy.
Yeah, I can't think of his campaign in this game though without thinking of that one meeting we had in college where there's like two people who were memeing on Sonic Adventure because haha Game Grumps Big lol.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like they were just like, man, can you bring Sonic Adventure because I want to laugh at how bad it is. And I was like, it's not that bad. I actually really like the game. And then she was just like, Big
the cat.
Big
yeah, that
lol.
30-minute campaign.
Yeah. Oh, you liar. It's 43 minutes and like 50 seconds, you fucking bitch.
Actually, it was 50 minutes before editing.
Oh, well, fuck you.
I got lost a bit.
I actually...
I'm not proud of it.
Whoa, nice fade. that was actually, like, smooth. What the fuck?
Bitch.
I think Big just phased reality there.
Okay, so that was to hide a really big blunder on my part.
You went the wrong way.
So I'm going... Okay, so I got that ability, and then couldn't figure out where to go for a bit, so I figured... And then when I learned of where to go, I figured, oh, I'll just restart now. Turns out you can't restart because picking up that item saves.
Yeah, it says in the corner.
And if I suddenly had an item that I never showed picking up, you were going to call me out for it. Because I know you. So I figured I would just show it in. And I thought this would make a funny story.
You made the right call. You made the right call. I described this playthrough to you off screen before we started recording, but to me, especially if you're going for all the extra collectibles, I quite like this. It's kind of like playing Labyrinth Zone repeatedly in 3D. And I guess that depends on how much you like Labyrinth Zone, but I really like Labyrinth Zone, so I kind of vibe with Big's campaign here.
Honestly, it's not that bad to play. Yeah. The problem is, it's just the inherent issue of why is this in a Sonic game?
Just like everything in Sonic.
Yeah.
I understand. If they gave Big the ability to roll down hills, though, then it'd be peak. Undeniable.
Oh, hey, Froggy's right over there. It's gonna take me a bit to find him. I hate myself now.
Yeah, I've played... I'm ashamed to admit I've played Big enough that I know where he is in every level.
Well, because Froggy doesn't change at all, does he? He's always in the same spot.
Yeah.
But that's because when you go for other ranks, I almost drowned. But when you go for other ranks, then other fish spawn randomly, and you gotta do some more digging and such.
Yeah.
I've never attempted higher ranks with Big. I don't think I ever will.
I have. I couldn't finish the A rank for this level. I did the B rank.
Yeah, I think it's fine for what it is. I'm not into fishing.
Neither am I. No.
And that's about where my care of this campaign ends.
Yeah, like I said, I really like this campaign specifically for the exploration, because these levels are surprisingly big, and
yeah,
like Big gets his own level design to explore, and it's freaking
only
wild.
Big, only
Yeah.
Big, other than
Yeah.
Hot Shelter for Gamma,
Yeah,
which
Big
is
is
fucked.
like
Also,
every
I
other
like
character.
I like the catching music that plays. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's awesome.
why does Big consistently get the most designed areas?
I really do not know. I think Izuka
Wait.
must have really liked him.
You know how there's that guy at Nintendo who just puts in a fishing minigame into a game, whether or not he's asked? I feel like he was present in Sega at this time.
No, you
And
see,
just
I
giving out
think
his ideas.
Izuka, and I think Kishimoto learned this from him, but I think Izuka just was like, oh, this game had this thing in it, I should put it in my Sonic game, and make it required.
Well, actually, that's a practical thing. I know a big element they were trying to do was to show off the graphical capabilities of the Dreamcast with water textures.
No.
So maybe this is a holdover from that, along with Chaos.
Yeah.
You know, there's we have all this water and such. Instead of making all the characters have to do water level segments, what if we make a fishing minigame instead? You know. But it's required because we're bitches.
I just noticed Amy standing there. I don't think I've ever seen her standing there before.
I don't think I noticed her either. I would have talked to her. Huh.
Yeah, you walk her straight past her. She was on the sidewalk.
The things you notice when you're not playing the game.
That's true. Because, like, I've played this enough that I know exactly where I need to go.
Yeah, you probably blitz everywhere.
Yeah, I just... Because the stone that fell is right behind the Twinkle circuit.
Yeah.
So...
Funny enough, I do go talk to her. Okay.
Now that's the peak Kino Amy that I remember.
You know, funny enough, this has a really similar structure to the overworld of Nier Automata.
Oh, shut the fuck up, please. Not another Sonic playthrough where you always mention Nier. Nier cannot be the other franchise we mention all the time.
I'm not even fucking with you at this point. I kind of see it. The only thing missing is, like, side quests. Yeah, this game needed side quests. I wish they held over more elements from the RPG ideas they had.
They have the challenge mode from DX.
But that sucks.
It does. Well, actually, there's a couple fun ones.
I'm sure, and I'm sure I'll find them out one day.
They're all really basic, but there's some pretty fun.
Fuck.
Big, you're so fat. Please, no, don't fall into the rock. We need to get a handle on his reality phasing abilities.
Well, how do you think he made it into cyberspace?
That's true. Big is just a metaphysical, omnipresent force in Sonic's world. That's why he's in every stage.
He should have died when he was run over by that truck.
Yeah.
Or when he was under the bridge that got destroyed.
You know, I played the. I was playing the. Yeah, I was playing
he somehow even made it into the Secret Rings world.
Yeah. I was playing the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2, and it doesn't actually look like he gets hit by the truck.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just saying, if you'd let me speak, I was playing the original Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2, it doesn't actually look like Big gets hit by the truck in that version.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it just goes right past him. I think in the HD version, I think the timing on Big's run is different. So he runs down the hill faster because in the Dreamcast version, he's closer to the corner. So the truck just misses him.
Okay, I'm pretty sure where I dropped through that boulder is all you gotta do to get Froggy.
Yep.
But there's an item in this stage, so we're gonna go for it. Plus, you gotta add some substance to this, so...
Well,
stage exploration!
I don't think up here is where the item is.
No, but I don't know where it's at.
It's in the water. Yeah. Are you gonna go for all the items?
If I find them.
Okay. Because they do add a lot of playtime to this fucking game.
Well, it's like, if I can find it, I find it. I wasn't gonna look up a guide, though.
Mm-hmm. And you can also tell that...
Fuck.
Oh, shit! No, yeah, this game's good, I swear. But
Sonic fans trying to defend it.
You can tell that, like, this part, at least the springs and stuff, are a straight copy-paste from Sonic's. Because Big's massively slow acceleration makes it actually pretty hard to make these jumps with the springs.
Yeah. It's actually pretty similar to the platforming in Devil May Cry. He just doesn't fall as fast as Dante does. But like you move a very little distance with jumps. I'm gonna be struggling for a bit. But Devil May Cry jumping is very much made for dodging enemy attacks and not platforming. And yet it took him to Devil May Cry 5 to do it right. Fuck my life.
You don't have to keep holding B when you pick things up. Ugh.
We're gonna be here for a bit.
Oh god. Big's doing his little tap dance.
In case you were wondering why this took me 15 minutes to... In case you were wondering why this took me 15 minutes, this is why.
What are you doing?
Trying to break that thing.
I like the rock. I'm gonna throw it everywhere.
Froggy, are you in there? Bitch.
You can, you might know this. You can just, like, pick the rock up and then jump on the cracked ice with it.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yay.
I also love that the power-ups in this make the item box noise.
I'm glad the power-up just happens to send you all the way to the top, because you lose control when you pick it up.
Yeah.
What?
Well, thankfully, you can at least spam through the text.
It's a good thing I can face through reality.
Yeah, that's Big's superpower, as we discussed. The only game where he even seems like a normal presence is Sonic Heroes.
Well, that's because all the characters are homogenized, so it takes out a bit of the personality, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I really wish Team Rose wasn't such a nothing team in that game. They're only fun with their challenge missions.
I really wish I know the game would have not been finished if they did this, but I wish they kept some of the conceptual teams that they had, like E123 Gamma, or E102 Gamma. What am I saying? That's Omega. E102 Gamma, Chaos, and someone else. I forget who the third member of that was. That would have been a wacky ass team to have in that game.
Yeah. By the way, this stage looks great.
Yeah.
I love all the flourishes they add to a big section of this level.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people like complain about... Oh, you can just jump on that one. What the fuck? But a lot of people complain about Sonic Adventure being where Sonic lost his old surrealist art style, but I really like how this game looks. I think it's not exactly, but it kind of fits the vibe of Sonic 3. a little bit, you know, just in 3D.
I wouldn't really call Sonic's original art style surreal.
It was more surreal than this. This has just normal cities and beaches versus classic Sonic, where, you know, you've got checkerboard hillsides and stuff.
And that's all you have to do to beat the level.
Yep. We could have been out of here. We could have been out of here like 4.5 minutes ago.
We gotta show off the stage. What else is Big good for?
I agree. This is how I always play Big. So.
I paid for this game. Damn it! I'm gonna get my money's worth.
And that, you see, you're the person that Iizuka was always, you know, trying to make these games for by adding in all these alternate play styles.
I agree, and everybody else hates me, and I hate them because they took it away. Sonic Unleashed disappointed me as a kid when I found out you couldn't play as Tails, Knuckles, or Amy.
Wait, Sonic 3?
Sonic Unleashed.
Oh. I saw you said Sonic 3. I'm deaf.
I'm a first-person Big.
Yeah, that's horrifying. You know what? That's actually a better game idea than our first-person Boomer Shooter Omega game.
This is the thumbnail.
No, Tails, run away!
With the subtitle that says, "Glad I found you." I love Big's cutscenes. They're so fucking stupid.
They make no freaking sense. Have you seen some of the concept art for Big?
I have not.
He used to look crazy. Like,
was he jacked?
No, here he looks more like a normal Sonic character, just really, really big. But before he was like, I'll send you something, you can maybe put it in the video. But he was just like one big ball of a cat, not having like a separate head and stuff. He was just like, I'll just send it. Just give me a minute. Talk about something else.
Look at that train
for
Station Square. The game has saved.
Oh, emblem.
There's Sonic. We're gonna go talk to Sonic now.
Oh yeah, fun fact, Big does not get an updated model for the DX release.
Oh.
And neither does Gamma. But they get the shine effect added. We're not seeing that here though, because you have mods that reduce the shine.
Bye, Froggy. Bye, Froggy.
Hey, why am I just watching this happen? In reality, it's because their sequencing only allows for one character to move at a time. Probably. I don't know. It's an old game.
I feel like there are cutscenes with multiple character movements.
Yeah, but they hardly make use of it. Like, usually it's one character walking while another character is talking or something.
I suppose, but I think that's more supposed to emulate how RPGs looked on the PS1, where only the character speaking or doing an action would be moving. And it's a little more awkward here because it happens in real time with voice acting, I think. You know?
Yeah, there's the big concept art that I sent, by the way.
Oh, look at this shit. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
He used to be massive as well.
I kind of like that, though. It's a different look. I like that.
I like that. Like, I could easily imagine that on, like, the Saturn version of this game if it was an RPG, Big being, like, a NPC. Like, this massive cat that just likes to fish.
Yeah. So, on the topic of the game now, I love this music track. It's one of my favorites. It's so peaceful. I like it a lot.
Every Emerald Coast track in this game is so good.
Yeah.
Emerald Coast is genuinely probably one of my favorite Sonic themes ever. And that's saying something.
I think I like Wave Ocean or Seaside Hill more personally, but I do like this one a lot. Especially Wave Ocean. Wave Ocean's so good.
Emerald Coast like never ceases to hit me in the feels when it goes like into the big melody, especially Azure Blue World, the second act of Sonic's Emerald Coast.
It also helps that we have a full vocal version.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's why I had to buy the EP. It was really cheap too.
Oh my god, I'm noticing when you start descending, it has to redo this. Why his feet? Where are his feet? What happened?
So anyways, here's this section of the level. This is pretty cool.
This is mainly for the later ranks,
Yeah.
but I really
assumed.
love this area.
It's so nice, especially with the guitar.
Yeah. Dude, I want an open zone Sonic Adventure game. And have it could like add so many little nooks and crannies to the different stages.
So Nier
it's so
Automata.
good. No. No. Fuck you, no. More like Mario Odyssey, if anything. Fuck you. And you're near.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
You know, it'd be even better if they remade this game.
Oh, feet.
Oh my god, his feet! No! No, big! Okay. This is like some weird big ARG where it's like an Sonic.exe game.
This is how a creepypasta starts.
Yeah.
Whee!
Oh, what? What? I did not know if you just left the bounds that Big would just fall. My floaty only works within a 10-mile radius.
I have no idea if this happens in the Dreamcast versions too, but that's
It
so
probably
funny.
does. I imagine it does.
Alright, now look for Froggy.
Rocky's just right at the start, man. He's right in front of you.
Oh, there
Yeah,
he is.
there he is. Yeah. I never even, because I always knew where Froggy was on this level. I never even noticed that this was like a big underwater, like racetrack around Emerald Coast. It's so weird. This reminds me of
unique.
that one Mario Galaxy. No, not you.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
wish
hey,
you
I just
could-
realized that part of this is used, part of this track is used in Frontiers.
Motherfucker, how did you not know that before?
How often do you think I play Big's campaign to have the music memorized?
Did you watch some Call Me Johnny's review of Frontiers?
I did.
That's the only thing he talks about with the fishing.
See, I remember everything Son Kamajani says in his reviews.
You should.
No.
Every fact that you hear about Sonic should instantly be etched into your brain, like it is mine.
No.
Yeah,
Except for the random stuff I researched with the staffing. That I'll remember.
on the fishing gameplay here, that is one of the really annoying parts, is that you can't detach from a fish if you accidentally caught something else.
Well, yeah, because if they break the line, you die, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
can you catch multiple fish, or does it hurt ranks?
You can catch multiple fish. To get the best, like to make getting the extra ranks not as painful. You really gotta hope you land the fish hook in the fish you want to catch, so that you can immediately finish the level. Otherwise, you'll just be catching all the fish in the damn pool until one appears that is the weight that you need.
Well, it's a good thing there's some nice music, I guess.
It gets annoying after the 50th fish that isn't the weight that you need. I'll be perfectly honest.
Oh, I'm sure. But hey, you gotta have fun with that slide guitar, you know?
Kylo Kun.
He's dancing on water. He's Chuck Norris. He really is the king.
I really like. I don't know how to actually say frog in Japanese. Big lost his feet again there for a second. I don't know if you saw,
Of
but
course he did.
when I watched Sonic X in Japanese, him calling him Kaeda-kun, I was like, that's kind of cute. I like that. Froggy's a stupid name. even
Yeah.
even if Kaira-kun is
Oh.
basically just Froggy in Japanese.
I just want to say, Big is the one voice I will 100% say is better in English.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like the same thing.
it is. And one of these is a part of my childhood and will grate on me less. So I'm gonna go with John St. Clair.
Froggy, where are you?
See, that
My
I can
heroes.
laugh with. This is just pathetic.
I think Big is just pathetic in general.
I mean, he is. But here we are making videos about him, so he's doing something right. Like
He's
I
the
said,
same-
he had a pretty good transition to 3D, you know?
He's the same class of 3D model in this game as Dr. Eggman. He doesn't have an animating mouth.
Yeah.
Or even hands, because even like Sonic and Tails and stuff have animating hands.
Alright, so I got lost here. Or, no way, I get lost in the next part.
Froggy? Froggy? You're not
No,
Froggy.
you're not Amy, you can't go there. Alright. Hot shelter! Yay!
I was gonna say, how did you get lost if you're right in front of the door?
Oh, I'm thinking of the part after this level.
Bam, bam. Love this song.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I never ever looked at the other fish in these levels. Some of them look kind of exotic, kind of funky. Whoa, there's an area here.
Oh, you've never been over there?
Nope, it's just a little alcove. Did you just jumped on the water? You almost did the 06 silver glitch.
What I'm here for.
This is why you're also recording Sonic 06.
If I manage to pull it off there, do I get a prize?
You get me laughing in the video,
Probably.
because that's probably what will happen. Froggy looks like he's drowning there.
He does need your help, Big. He's drowning. Go help him quickly.
Somebody save me from this psychopath.
Oh god, I just thought of that stupid Sonic shorts. We weren't having fun, you were shoving me up your ass. And then he committed suicide. Or, no, Froggy left and then Big committed suicide, and it's really fucking dark. And that fucked me up as a child.
Yeah, the Sonic shorts should not have been watched by, like, 10-year-old me, but who cares?
Yeah.
I was already
I
a
watched
Sonic
those
fan.
back on when they were still in Flash. So you had to click play on menus and shit, and you can interact with them.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I miss Flash so much.
I shouldn't have been on Newgrounds at the time, but
Yeah. Newgrounds was the place to fucking be. What the fuck? I don't know if I just went crazy, but Big's pupils looked like they were looking to the side. What? I think I'm crazy, but it
might
did.
be. But there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in this playthrough.
It looked like, yeah, this is you actually your ROM of Sonic Adventure is personalized.
Oh yes, the AI has given me a weird file.
Yeah, each time you play Sonic Adventure as Big, he gains more intelligent thought. So,
Well, actually, Big was designed with the AI from Seaman.
oh god. That's horrifying. Get him.
I'm glad I put that thought in your head.
That is absolutely horrifying. What? Big is becoming Jesus as well. It was slightly hovering above the water.
Oh, I'm so glad he has the same animation no matter where he's at.
Yeah.
This is not Shadow of the Colossus.
This is better. What are you talking about? Oh my god, he loses his feet at the end of every level. What is going on? Oh my god. Oh, and
It's always
now
been like this.
and now the fishing character gets a premonition from God
Yes.
because
This is the only reason you have to play Big's campaign.
yep.
Those eyes. They're
So
so
glad-
creepy.
I'm so glad that they gave the Avatar in Sonic Forces an option for those eyes. Oh, it's time to fish. Froggy, are you here?
I'm gonna catch some prehistoric fishes in this ocean.
It's not prehistoric.
This is prehistoric. What are you talking about?
This is like. This is not. I don't. Well, we actually don't know how long ago this was.
Exactly, bitch. There is no history, so it's prehistoric.
Well, the structures are still existing in our current world, and they're hardly that dilapidated.
Okay, I'm pretty sure
Can't have been that
prehistoric implies that there is no one archiving history.
Prehistoric is like a time period for dinosaurs and shit.
I don't know. I'm not an archaeologist or geologist. I don't go back that far in history.
Because then a lot of the history of the world would be prehistoric. That's a big general. I mean, it makes sense the way you said it, but I don't think that's actually how the term is used.
You know, this cutscene also means nothing.
I don't think that dialogue is the English dialogue there.
I feel like it is. I don't know.
I don't know. It didn't. I don't remember Tikal saying that. I guess.
I don't know. But that's still a useless cutscene because you kind of already know the Master Emerald controls the others.
If you played Sonic 3, this story is useless.
Exactly. Big the Cat doesn't need to exist. Hashtag.
All we know now is that there was a water god stored inside of the Master
Oh wait,
Emerald.
no. This is important. He does have Chaos's tail.
It's a good thing he didn't drop Froggy while he was spacing out there.
Yeah, but where's Froggy now? Up his ass.
I'm up your ass.
You just kept shoving me up your ass. That wasn't fun.
It was for me.
Oh my goodness.
Now you gotta ride the train. This is like one of the only times you get to ride the train.
Yep, and I just cut out 5 minutes of me fapping about.
That is fair.
You're welcome. I like the egg carrier theme. It's fun.
Why do the cannons on Eggman's ship here? Why do they look like the Octoroks?
Never thought they looked like Octoroks before.
I've never ever heard anyone say this ever, but they look like Octoroks. Or Cubert. Also Cubert works.
Oh, you didn't see him face through that, did you?
No, I did.
Oh.
It's just expected at this point. That's Big's
Oh.
powers.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Chaos 6 is just floating there in the field.
Yeah, and I love how you have to walk over a specific part of this to get the cutscene to trigger. You'd think in, like, you know, a good game, the whole cutscene trigger would be on this platform. But, you know.
Now, notice how we see none of this in any of the other character campaigns, and Froggy's not even in Chaos in the other scenes. But Big's still there. And it's kind of unknown why.
I like to think of everyone's campaigns in this game as people retelling it from their point of view, and everyone just forgot that Big existed in their points of view.
I don't know how Tails could have forgotten that Big existed. Big was pretty in his
Well,
face.
no. See, Tails is, or that's when you unlock Big in Tails' story. So Tails is traumatized by Big's presence.
Well, you also unlock Sonic. You also unlock Big in Sonic's story here, though.
Yeah.
So you're probably gonna get Big through here first.
Well, yeah, because all Sonic does, though, is be like, I'll get your friend back. And then he doesn't. Dude, I love Big's dance here. Dude, the cutscenes in this game are perfect. I love the, like, random, fast, hard cuts between shots, and one of them is just Big doing a dance.
Like I said, these are PS1 era RPG cutscenes, through and through.
Yeah, it's very clear to me that they just reused whatever RPG Maker cutscene technology they had on the Saturn for this.
Yeah. Hey, if it worked for Panzer Dragoon Saga, it'll work here.
It probably would have looked a lot better on the Dreamcast, because they either would have had 2D animated mouths or no animated mouths at all.
You mean the Saturn?
Yeah, that's what I meant. What did I say?
You said the Dreamcast.
Oh. Well, yeah, it does look better on the Dreamcast than this.
Let's enjoy Sonic's theme.
I
I wish character themes playing through stories would come back.
Yeah, I wish character themes in general would exist.
Yeah, it's just the theme of Sonic for everybody. Or for every game since 06 now.
Well, Sonic doesn't even have a specific theme in most games now.
Well, no, a lot of the games still have, like, a lot of the games still has some kind of main song that would have a lead motif that would play. And that's all you have to do.
Yeah, but that's not, like, a Sonic the Hedgehog theme song.
I would consider it to be, because all the songs are always a theme for Sonic, and always have to do with Sonic. So I would call them all a theme of Sonic. Is Endless Possibility not a theme of Sonic?
They're more themes for the premise of the game itself, rather than Sonic himself. Because It Doesn't Matter is blatantly about Sonic the Hedgehog, and so is his world.
Alright, then what's his world is?
Yeah, I said, and so is his world.
Oh. What's the definitive theme? His world or, why am I blanking so badly?
It Doesn't
right
Matter.
Yeah.
It Doesn't Matter is more, I think, true to Sonic, but I like his world more because it's so badass.
I like that answer. I'm glad you never brought up We Can.
We can make it. I like that song.
It's cheesy. I can only listen to it for a bit. That's all I'll say. I've never been the biggest fan of it.
Everything's gonna be alright. We all bring out the best. Okay, we just finished Big Story. we glossed over it, but it's over.
At least they are totally consistent with it the whole way through. He does not know anything. He has nothing to do with the overall story. So even before it's so his story is done when it's at its halfway point, and he just does not care. He's just dragged into everything. I've always liked that about Big Story. Like, the designers realize how little this matters, and they have fun with it.
His pupils do move. Why have I never noticed that? That's creepy. He was like giving Froggy the side eye.
I love this song.
Yeah, I always used to imagine, like, Sonic and Big are in a band, and they're singing this together.
Yeah.
Oh, and we just had to have the hard cut to restart the song. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, I cleared all the character stories. Isn't that fun?
Yay! Wow, we're already done with Sonic Adventure. That's cool.
Yep. We're skipping straight to... We're not even doing the final story. It doesn't matter. The real main character is done with the game, so we're done. We're going straight to Adventure 2 next week, guys.
Yeah, I mean...
you have it recorded, right?
Shun Nakamura! Whoa. He was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maekawa's here, too. He's a field artist. Or he was... Yeah, he was a field artist, I think. Or a sound designer? Sachiko Kawamura is here, too.
It's kind of funny going from like
Oh wait, yeah,
field
Sachiko
artist.
Kawamura, I think, is the lead programmer on Secret Rings. I could be
Interesting.
wrong.
Why does it play so bad?
She wasn't a programmer here. She was, or I think she was like a systems programmer or something.
Oh. No, Kawamura is an artist? Sachiko Kawamura?
She's also a stage artist.
Oh.
I had to really look up a lot of names, so it's been a while.
Story event coordinator, Naoto Oshima. Man. Event motion designers, man.
Naoto Oshima's entire contribution was the CG cutscenes, and I don't really like them.
Well, it also said just standard event stuff. So I think he also did normal cutscenes.
I see his name all over the CG stuff, so that's what I
Yeah,
with.
but it was before all the CG stuff started getting listed. So, can you tell me what's inside? Kenichi Tokoi.
Also Fumie Kumatani.
But Kenichi Tokoi, he's better. That's very mean to say.
Well, I think the only difference between the two is he was a lead sound designer at one point, but only for Secret Rings, which both of them were on that game for. So,
Now, speaking of, by the way, the whole Sonic Big Band.
oh yeah,
thing,
horn section. There is a horn section in this game. They are not synths. I just wanted to say that
neat.
because people think a lot more of the music in this game is synths than it really is.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably just because of the recording quality. It's not the best.
Probably, and there are probably some songs with it mixed in because there is a little bit of techno stuff in this, which is what Fumie Kumatani did a lot of, especially for SA2.
Yeah.
She did all of Shadow's music.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Is that smiley face? I be happy.
yeah. This has been Big's campaign. It exists. Memes aside, he's here. He hasn't really had big returns since. So I really don't care that he's here anymore. Move on.
I'm the same way. If they ever remade Sonic Adventure, which at this point I don't think is ever going to happen, but if they ever remade it, would you want them to make like Big optional? Because I think I would.
I wouldn't complain if he was optional or required, honestly. I would just accept it, and if he were optional, I'd probably play it.
Yeah, I just know that if they did the remake and Big was still required and was just like a more polished version of the gameplay here, then people would absolutely complain.
Oh, they would.
Yeah. But all
That's
they really...
That's a fun render.
Yeah, I love all these Finn renders.
Yeah.
But all they'd really have to do to update Big would be like make him have like a slightly faster acceleration and make it to where he's not nearly as affected by slopes as he is. And then there
Oops,
you
I
go.
forgot to cut that out.
Presented by Sega. Oh, hey. Welcome to the Sonic Adventure playthrough, part 1. You can probably...
I'm gonna cut that part out.
Okay. Nice. Alright, well, you won't know what we were laughing at, but it was pretty
My
funny.
desktop showed up because I exited out of the game and then clicked stop recording because I was doing a display capture.
He forgot to cut out the desktop. And the title screen reappearing.
Oh, I'm gonna leave the title screen because that's funny.
Welcome to the Sonic Adventure playthrough part 1.
Oh, we'll see you next week for another special character. Or Sonic. Who will it be? I don't know.
Shadow.